All right, so we're at a new park, and how many coasters are there? There's like 1, like 2, 3, 4. We're at Cedar Point, guys. We finally made it to Cedar Point here in Sandusky, Ohio. This park is probably my most anticipated park, my bucket list park, and literally coming in, it's just felt surreal. So yeah, we're here today for 2 days. Actually, this is gonna be day 1. I'm also gonna vlog day 2 because there's a lot of rides here. So like, we're gonna have to use 2 days here and definitely do re-rides and stuff. So yeah, there's like 17 coasters, and yeah, I don't know which one we're gonna start with, but there's definitely a lot here that we're gonna definitely be riding today. So I'm excited to be here. And yeah, let's start off with our day. And then also, just like Kings Island, I forgot to mention in the Kings Island vlog, masks are not required at this park, just like in the Florida parks. However, do keep in mind I am fully vaccinated, so yeah, if you're not fully vaccinated, then I'd still say like wear the mask in like indoor areas and stuff like that. But you know, I mean, if you're outside and wait for people, then go ahead and take it off, just like the other parks. So we have just entered our first ride, and that is none other than Raptor, which is the B&M invert of the park. Which if you guys don't know me, you know I am a huge invert fan. So like, I love hearing the chain. I feel like we're at Busch Gardens about to ride Montu. Like, I don't know why. I don't expect it to be as good as Montu, but like, it looks awesome. So, the first ride of the morning on Raptor, and I gotta say, for an invert, that was really good. I don't like it as much as Banshee, but like, that's still very intense. Like, that final helix at the end was insane. And then the Cobra rolls, the loop was intense, the Cobra roll was too, yeah. And it was a little bit rough, but you know, it's old, so like, you gotta expect it to be rough. I mean, it's like Kumba. It did open 1 year after Kumba, yeah. But yeah. Great start to the day, definitely a really strong invert. On to the next ride. So we are now in line for Blue Streak, and very funny story. So as I was walking up to Blue Streak, this bird comes, thinks my hair or my head is a nest. It just lands on it, like, really? 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 What's the logic in that? So I think that was the bird that randomly attacked me for some reason. Like, yeah, it's weird. So I just did Blue Streak, and that was a very surprising roller coaster. I must say, I thought it was literally gonna fall apart. But the airtime was like strong, surprisingly, yeah. I probably like that more than like Racer, for instance. Like, that ride was awesome. Next up, we're gonna ride our third B&M dive coaster, Valravn, which I'm really excited for. The ride looks really cool, so yeah, let's head over to Valravn. Okay, I absolutely adore this sign. It looks epic. And we're about to go on Valravn. I've heard this one's kind of trash compared to like SheiKra and Griffin, but you know what? I'm so excited to ride this thing. So I just did Valravn. This is my 160th roller coaster, and this was actually way better than I expected. I like it more than Griffin, however, I still gotta give it to SheiKra. SheiKra, I just love that tunnel dive, and I did get some airtime, but like, you know, not much. Like, yeah, you definitely get more air on Griffin and SheiKra, but yeah, this one, I like the floating inversions though. Like, those inversions were cool. So yeah, on to the next ride. So next ride on the table is the Corkscrew, which is literally close to Top Thrill Dragster. I just saw this thing go a few times, and holy crap, it looks insane. Like, we're gonna do it after the Corkscrew, just to get it over with, because what I've heard, this ride breaks down constantly, so I want to get the credit early, like as soon as possible, before the breakdowns occur. Oh, yeah. Freaking Intamin. So I just did the Corkscrew, and that was rough. Like, there was one point where it begged my neck really hard, and that hurt really bad. But we're gonna watch this thing a bit, Top Thrill Dragster, and then we're gonna go on it. Which, yeah, this has been one of my most anticipated roller coasters. The second tallest in the world. I've never been on a strata coaster. I've never gone on a coaster that goes over 100 miles per hour. I've done 95 at Carowinds Fury, but like, not this fast. So I'm so excited to ride this thing. Like, if you don't know me, you know I'm a huge fan of intensity, and everyone tells me this is one of the most intense roller coasters ever. So yeah, but Corkscrew, not so good, but this should be amazing. So if you can't tell right now, like with the fact that my camera's shaking, it's because we just did that front row. I don't even know what to say. Like, oh my gosh, like, by far one of my favorite coasters, period. I didn't think it was gonna be that good, like, because the fact it's short, and like I'm still debating if I like it more than like I-305 or Velocicoaster, but like it is so up there. Yeah, just look. 120 miles per hour, 420 feet. Legit one of the most intense coasters I've ever been on. I love it so much. It really is an extraordinary ride. Like, oh man, I love it so much. Like, I'm sorry if I'm not speaking, like, I'm just, my mind's going through a lot right now. Like, that ride is insane. Like, it really is. So right now, enjoying some live music, got some good food, living life. We also got the all-day dining plan and the drink plan too, so yeah. I'm just looking at Dragster, I'm like, oh man, I love that ride so much. So after some consideration, I'm calling that my new number one for right now. Sorry Velocicoaster, you're now number two. The Dragster just completely just blew my mind. I'm down for a race on the Gemini, let's do it. I'm ready to race. The red team is going down. They're going down. We're going blue. I actually do remember like riding this thing, but at Chuck E. Cheese, like a simulator thing. It was pretty cool. I just did the Gemini. We did Blue Train. We beat that other side. Yeah, we did. We're the better side. That was awesome. Like, I'm at the entrance. I didn't even see that there. But yeah, Gemini was fun overall. Wild airtime. I mean, more intense than I expected. But next up, we're gonna ride Steel Vengeance. I feel like I recognize this music from Outer Banks. If you guys watch Outer Banks on Netflix, I feel like this is like the intro song. Yeah, we're gonna ride Steel Vengeance. This is one I've been really anticipating. I mean, with Iron Gwazi being closed, this will give us a little preview of Iron Gwazi. So yeah, I love RMC. I'm excited to get back on RMC. It looks incredible. Holy mackerel, look at this thing. Wow. This ride looks absolutely epic. It's like we're going on Iron Gwazi. Oh my gosh. This looks amazing. I think this was my most anticipated coaster here. And here are the lockers. We're gonna put stuff in the locker and ride Steel Vengeance. Okay, I just did Steel Vengeance. I almost said Iron Gwazi, but Steel Vengeance. And what just happened? Like, I didn't get the same oh my gosh feeling. Like, I wasn't screaming as much as I did on Top Thrill Dragster, but this ride is seriously incredible. Like, I'd say this is my number 2 overall. Like overall, like, still Dragster takes the top spot, but this ride is just insane. Like, literally, it's just so much was happening at the same time. And like the Eastern inversions, that was crazy. Most airtime on a roller coaster, which I believe that. Like, so much ejector everywhere. I loved it so much. Definitely need to ride it again later. And there it goes down the drop. Yeah, I loved it so much. It's a good ride. So next up, we're gonna do Maverick. Now, should I call the Old Spice guy and say that I'm on a horse?
I'm on a horse.
I don't know, should I? Oh, man, just a Maverick, and wow, like, that's all I gotta say, is just wow. That was a wild ride. We got back row, did not see the like fake exit coming, so literally just, that part caught me by huge surprise. I mean, I saw it coming, but I just didn't expect it to be that quick. I thought some stuff happened in, but like, wow. And then like, yeah, I like it way more than Cheetah Hunt. I'm still debating if I like it more than Velocicoaster though. That's one that people compare like Maverick to, is Velocicoaster. So yeah, I think next we should do the Cedar Creek Mine Ride, so let's head that way.
Hey, we best remove them, because this here is the wildest ride in the Cedar Point.
So I just did the Cedar Creek Mine Ride, and it was pretty okay for a mine train. Wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. I mean, it had some great scenery, but at the same time, I mean, it's really just a mine train at the end of the day, you know? The next up, I think we're gonna go ride Millennium Force, which I've heard a lot of people really like. So yeah, we'll talk more once we get up there. This area kind of looks like Animal Kingdom in a way. I can smell the elephants. I can smell the poop. It's kind of like over at those gardens near Kumba. Yeah. But man, this looks nice, you know? But yeah, I know at Animal Kingdom they have a little petting zoo at Rafiki's Planet Watch. Yeah, nice to know that Cedar Point has one of these. All right, guys, time for what has been ranked the #1 steel coaster for 10 years, looks like. That's incredible. And had like a 6-year streak too. But yeah, I guess this is a really good ride apparently. I just did Millennium Force, and I gotta say, like, all I gotta say is just wow. Straight up wow. Like, to all the people who call it Millennium Forceless, that is not forceless. Like, that was pretty darn intense. Especially at the bottom of the first drop, I almost like blacked out. Like, that is intense. So yeah, Millennium Force stands by its name. Like, that was amazing. So next up, we're gonna ride this foilless coaster right here called the Rougarou, my third foilless coaster by B&M. Of course, Kraken's at my home park, so like I ride that all the time. And I've done Dominator at King's Dominion, but yeah. People say it's not that good, but I mean, we'll see, you know? So I just did Rougarou, and when it comes to foilless coasters, I probably like that more than Dominator, but that does not beat Kraken, not even close. But yeah, still it's a lot of fun, pretty forceful, but the thing is, it is really rough when it comes. But I mean, it's kind of expected because I feel like all the foilless coasters I've been on have had some kind of roughness, and whoa, excuse me. But yeah, pretty good roller coaster. Yeah, and on to the next ride. All right, guys, time to slay the dragon on the Iron Dragon. It's 169 for me. When it comes to roller coasters, I've been keeping track of my count this whole day, and yeah, it's a lot. But I mean, this is not the only day I'm going to be here. I'm going to be here tomorrow as well. So yeah, and Magnum has not been running at all today, so I might be able to do that tomorrow. So yeah, in that vlog, we'll do like more of those rides tomorrow. So we just slayed the dragon on Iron Dragon. Well, not really, but like, that was nice and calm. I mean, I'm getting kind of hungry, so sometimes riding a coaster when you're hungry can be a little interesting, but you know, this was nice and relaxing, you know? I enjoyed this ride, not as much as the Bat, but it was pretty good. So we just finished eating at Chickies and Pete's, and I saw this like miniature replica, and that is insane. Look at that, just look at that. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. The drops, like this ride, this is probably gonna be what Iron Glass is like straight up. Like Iron Glassy is definitely gonna have that, like something like that, and then the drop on that steeper, and then yeah. However, the depth roll in Iron Glassy is a lot taller, and it goes the opposite way. But yeah, that is awesome. So we got about 90 minutes until the park closes. So next up, we're probably gonna do Gatekeeper, which is the B&M wing coaster. I remember riding Wild Eagle back in like a couple years ago, and while I enjoyed it, I just did not like those vest restraints. So hopefully they're not super bad on the Gatekeeper compared to Wild Eagle, but this ride does look really cool. I mean, I'm excited to ride it. I lied, we're riding Wicked Twister. So I just did Wicked Twister, my first Intimate Impulse, and that's such a weird ride. Like, I was not expecting like the twist. I was not expecting the forces, first off. That is an intense roller coaster. Like, I mean, yeah, like, I don't know. It's such a weird ride. Like the twists, and yeah, it was a little strange. Next up, we're gonna go ride Gatekeeper. Like I said earlier, now we're gonna ride Gatekeeper. So yeah, I told you guys, like I've already explained the overview of Gatekeeper and how I've ridden Wild Eagle. If not, just go back to that clip. But yeah, let's go enjoy Gatekeeper. So Gatekeeper's just been conquered, and wow, that definitely beats Wild Eagle. Like, it felt like longer. I don't know if it's more intense than Wild Eagle, but like the keyholes were awesome. It had better interactions, and yeah, straight up awesome. And Magnum is not running right now. It's probably close for the day, honestly. I haven't seen a single train go of a Magnum. But the good thing is we're gonna be here tomorrow, so we could be riding it tomorrow. So yeah, that is good. But like, you know, I haven't seen Maxer go at all. And with Wicked Twister, we did just get lucky on Wicked Twister, because as we were leaving the station from Gatekeeper, which we were in the front row, the ride was down. So like, But yeah, pretty lucky on Wicked Twister. But yeah, we're thinking about maybe doing the Power Tower next. Give that a try. Then do some re-rides on Dragster and Steel Vengeance. With the, I don't know how many picks of the Gemini draft, the red team selects Zach's Theme Park Guy Productions riding Gemini. We're gonna try the other track. But yeah, we did blue, let's try red this time. So crazy story, went over to Steel Vengeance, closed, Maverick, closed, but then we did Millennium Force. And wow, that was, man, it's awesome. So yeah, at least we got one re-ride today on Millennium Force, and that's going to end day one here at Cedar Point. So, we'll see you guys once we get over to the entrance. So overall, how did today go? Incredible first day. Honestly, it did feel very surreal coming here. Now, keep in mind, today is day one, so I'm going to be back tomorrow, and there will be another vlog, as tomorrow is actually Coaster Mania. However, I'm not going to be attending that event, as it is sold out. But I'm still going to go in my I-305 shirt in honor of the event, you know, honorary Coaster Mania. And yeah, so favorite ride today, absolutely like Top Thrill Dragster. And then Steel Vengeance and Maverick were also incredible. So was Millennium Force. You know, and a Magnum, gotta be open tomorrow. Magnum, fingers crossed, we got Magnum tomorrow, because that'll be a shame missing out on such an historic hypercoaster. But yeah, overall, great day. That's gonna end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give it a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more videos in the future if you did enjoy this. And also, don't forget to check out Theme Park Guy Productions on all social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Discord. Go check it out, because why wouldn't you? Like I keep saying all the time. And if you want to, comment below like your first ever Cedar Point experience. And like if your experience was in comparison to my experience first time maybe. Yeah, I will see you guys next time, and you're clear for dispatch.